What is going on, people? Welcome back to another trade recap. Today is Tuesday, the 16th of September, and I'm going to be breaking down the one trade I took today that made me $1,853. So, before we get into it, I'm just going to show you the P&L so that you guys know I'm not bullshitting you. Here we are, 1.853, and we got back to that 6K benchmark. Here are the executions. Okay, so now that we've got that out of the way, I'm going to break down why I was bearish in the first place today. So just looking at this off the bat, we have got our external S&T holding with YM, and internally we have got, well, as you can see from all of these bullish 4 hours, we've got a bunch of sell side liquidity. So main targets here are this 4 hour fair value gap, and we've got this 4 hour fair value gap. So going into the morning, what do I want to see if I want to be bearish? I want to see bullish order flow get disrespected. What can we see here? We can see 30-minute inversed. So off the bat now, if we can see the high time frame bullish order flow is getting disrespected, I want to see a change in structural delivery. So what do we have after this? We have a 30-minute CISD. So now that I have got the confluences in line to be fully with a bearish bias, I'm looking for my targets, and that was an even bigger factor of today. So targets entering the day, we've got London low, internal low resistance liquidity, and Asia low, and next to Asia low is daily low, and then also next to this is the opening gap range. So the midnight open is here. So with all of this stuff, I'm looking to be bearish on a day, and my targets are in line with being bearish in the day. So now that I've seen this, I'm entering the morning. I originally wanted this 15-minute fair value gap to be traded back into, but as you can see, it didn't. So now that we have done all of that, we're gonna go back to pre-market. Okay, so at this point, I'm just waiting, obviously, because market hasn't opened, and bang, market's opened. So off the bat here, we can see that this 15-minute did not get traded back into, but we are holding an internal 1-minute S&T with ES. Another factor of why I was bearish is, as we've already said, bullish order flow is getting disrespected. Here, what have we got? We've got a 1 hour inverse on S&P. I wanted this 15-minute on NQ to get traded back into, and I wanted to see this 1 hour inverse get traded back into. ES got traded back to, NQ didn't. And here we go, an internal 1-minute S&T. So that is one of my confluences out of the way. I have 4 confluences to enter a trade. I need an S&T, I need internal manipulation, a change in state delivery, and a confident draw on liquidity. We have got our high time frame, CISD, our internal S&T, our internal manipulation, and our confident draws on liquidity. This is all that I needed to enter a trade. I should have just entered here, because at this point we can see that we have broken 5-minute structure as well. So here, no wonder price did what it did. It just shat itself and went to sell side, as it should have done. So currently I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. As you can see, price is just dumping. And here we go. We've got a 5-minute fair value gap that's opened up here. And we have also had this 4-hour get filled. So if I'm buying, I want to see some kind of buy model at the fill of this fair value gap. And maybe I want to trade up to here. Maybe I want to trade up to these relative equal highs. But no, I'm bearish on the day. I'm going to stick with my bias. I know what I'm doing. Right here, I can see that we are just disrespecting the fuck out of bullish order flow. If we go down here to the 30-second time frame, we can see we're making lower lows, lower highs on a gap, lower lows, lower highs on a gap, lower lows, lower highs on a gap, lower lows. We can clearly see that we are not respecting any bullish order flow. So what does this aid me to look for? This aids me to just get in when I can, because we are not going to have a pullback, because we are not having internal manipulation. We have had the manipulation we need to get into this trade, and now all that we need is an entry confirmation. Here, I entered on a brand new 5-minute practically. We have got all of this internal engineered buy side liquidity, but hey, every single thing on this chart tells me we're bearish. So why the fuck wouldn't we move to it? Cool, I entered 2 contracts here. Come on, stop freezing on me. I enter another 2 contracts straight after here. At this point, I'm confident we are just going to plow through everything. So I'm waiting. As we know, we are not having internal manipulation. We are just having lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. We're on a gap. What do we expect price to do? We expect it to reject. And what do? We fucking reject. It is as easy as that. Here, I did think I got edged a bit because you can see this 1 tick rejection, but I'm staying confident. I know what I'm doing. What are we doing? We're creating lower lows and lower highs, trading into a gap, trading off of it. And bang, there is first take profit hit. So one mistake that I made with this trade was I did not take 3 contracts off at Asia. My whole plan was take 2 contracts off at Asia and take 2 off at, I'd say this 4-hour gap down here. That did not happen, but I should have just taken 3 cons off there. I ended up taking 1 more con off here and I left 1 runner. So I'm just watching price action. As we can see, lower low, lower high, trading into a gap. We expect price to reject. At this point, we have had an internal CISD to the upside. So right now, people are buying in. They want to get into the action. They want to get in and have their take profits set up here. And I'm still watching. We manipulate this low, acting as manipulation, and we just buy up. So I end up pulling my last contract off here for like $200 instead of letting that get ran at break even. And yeah, I mean, I could have held my last runner's contract here and we still would have been at a 1 to 10 risk to reward. And I'm pretty sure at this point it would have played out. Yeah, as we can see, we're running lower. But I did not do that because, as you know, we were engineering buy-side liquidity. I expected us to at least come back to this 30-minute high, 30-minute fair value gap, and I would have just been stuck in drawdown. But hey ho, we're up on the day, we're up on the week. I came into this week fresh. For the last 2 weeks, it has been absolute shambles. But yeah, fresh mindset coming into today, and we have taken that when we needed. So yeah, hope you guys learned something. If you did, comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.